I'm gonna cook it, but I don't want it. Say what you want to say. Go fix a big plate for Anthony. That's what I'm gonna do. Everybody know how it go. Everybody people. Everybody bleed. Oh no, at 12, I get him an
welcome to Madden 18 on
I'm serious, health as well.
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the 49ers going up against the Browns.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium. It is city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796.
You should've.
This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar.
I see how many views that dude had on that video.
They're ready to
How
go
many views?
as they
Hey
get
man, you gonna
set
pay
to
me for
match
them
up
views you gonna
with
get
the
because
San
people want to know how you intercept the
49ers.
ball so much.
Alright.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
You gonna PayPal me my money, man?
Nah, you good. Just win the game.
I can't get paid.
Nah, man.
Damn. Let's get back that Miles Garrett. Let's get back
to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Yeah.
Tough running there. That's
Oh, yeah. Tell her go back to the main page. She'll see it.
She on that, she watching. You steady putting trash on there? Ain't nothing trash over here, my brother.
In motion left,
got 29
Robinson.
views on the this peak, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, okay.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. To throw is Beathard.
Kill him.
And able to find Garcon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I got something to do. I'm going to try something.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Beathard.
Wow.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Man, I'm waiting on him to cut the whole time. I'm waiting on him to cut.
All right.
When you get tired, they go watch it. I'm sitting on waiting on him to cut. It's simple. Like when them dudes go running slow, they jog. Man, so I can't teach you.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried
still
about.
say trash.
The second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He must be
and
trash.
San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He would have hit that inside.
This one up to the 26.
Bam his ass.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I'll go bam.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
That is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll make it third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
No, check. Patriots! Here we go now.
Garcon, the man in motion.
He might got some.
No, check. Patriots!
To throw is Beathard. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland.
He using his foot this game. That ball
This is taken at about the 14.
Ooh, that was a good hit.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Over.
Man, you're a good teacher at showing people how to
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to sling this
Good
deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
But we know one thing, Isaiah Crowell can run if given an opportunity. Had the longest run in the NFL in 2016, an 85-yard touchdown sprint, week 2 against Baltimore.
This
Keep
one not quite
the
as
line
long,
gonna
didn't
fall
end in
every
6,
time.
but still
What
a
is
great
that?
game. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Here we go now. Watch it now, Barney. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake
Hope
here
don't
on
fall
1st
this
down.
time.
And it
You caught
falls
that?
free. The collision
No,
there
he dropped
jarred
it.
the ball
He
loose
dropped
and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Detroit! Now let's go!
Off the play fake, Hogan.
Oh,
And
Hogan.
this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Damn.
So it's incomplete. That time they were looking for the
That made
former
me
Auburn
call.
Tiger, Ricardo Lewis. And it'll bring up 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
All right, here we go. Detroit!
Off play action, Hogan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Man, so you ill, made me call time.
Now before they run this
Who,
4th
me?
down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Oh, no,
They'll have
George
2
was soft.
remaining as we step
froze
aside
those
here
when
in
they
this
did
1st quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Got to.
Now let's go!
Be in the cover
Detroit!
22. Got to.
Operating from the gun, Hogan.
Man,
He
Hogan
rifles
pissed
one
me
that's
the fuck off.
intercepted. Picked off by the former
He pissed
first-rounder
me
Jimmy
off,
Ward.
man.
And he's able to take this one back to the
He pissed me
36-yard
off.
line.
Wow, opening that cover.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Watch it now, Barney! Now let's go!
Now Beathard.
Give me that.
And
Hey, man.
almost
Hey, man.
intercepted.
Say, man.
It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Now let's Detroit! All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I'm gonna buy my dog
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Leopard! Hurry up, here we go! Watch it now, Bob. Detroit!
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll throw here. Beathard. This is caught at the 8.
This dude
and
was
down
right
he goes, taking
it.
it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
You ain't doing that.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Wow.
Now they send the tight end in motion left.
Detroit! Detroit! Switch up!
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pierre Garçon. A 5-yard touchdown.
Man, that was a lucky
shot. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Single. Set! All right, man. Watch it now, Barney.
Here's Beathard to throw. And that is incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Defense showing blitz.
Over! Hurry up! 4 down. Check. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Here we go, Detroit!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Flush to his right.
Oh!
That's so corny.
Connection there, it's incomplete. He was waving as hard as one of the
I ain't know which one to play my
and that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time.
Oh, in the air, and now it's intercepted. picked off by Akello Witherspoon. There he goes right side. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 21-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And now it's second down. Well, partner, one story that certainly caught NFL attention from this last week. Peyton Manning having the statue unveiled in Indianapolis for the years he spent there from '98 to 2011.
How about those years? When you talk about glory years, that's exactly what they were in Indianapolis with Peyton Manning as their starting quarterback. A couple of Super Bowl appearances, 1 victory. But so many records, so many MVPs, so many great memories there. It's right that they retired his jersey and commemorated him with a statue.
From the gun on third down, Hogan eluding the pressure.
Oh, my God.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
No, check, Patriots.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
3-19. Over.
Off the play fake. Hogan. He'll buy some time right.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And that'll bring up second down. So a pass going awry there through the air. But I want to talk about the ground game that we've seen in the NFL from 2 rookies in particular. Kareem Hunt and Leonard Fournette. They do not look like rookies.
Not at all. And Kareem Hunt's averaging 6.3 yards a carry. He's got 6 total touchdowns. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. You remember that first game against New England? The big.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing on third and long. Hogan. He finds Coates complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. Now Hogan going up top. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They pissed me off.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter.
Nah, you got me on my zone last time, so I got to get back to it.
Oh, no,
So both teams have their marching
get y'all no
orders, and we'll
zone.
get going
Yeah,
again
man.
here in quarter number
You had me
3.
throwing the ball all day for no reason.
This is fielded a couple
See,
yards deep.
you know you can't throw it now.
And all that
No, you
work,
can't
but he
throw it now,
stopped
but like
where
I
he
was
ultimately
saying,
would have been, and he's simply taken
I'll
a
do
knee,
something
and that's the
right quick.
25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now it's the backup Kaiser. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Solomon Thomas, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sweet lady. Would you be mine?
Off play action. Hogan flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
I know this is safe way back there.
Off the play fake. Hogan.
Man, what the fuck?
Intercepted
Man,
it.
what the
They're just
man?
forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick in the game. And now fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now the pressure gets to Hogan, and he goes down on a sack. Navarro Bowman in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. They run the counter now on first down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. And to give this time to the tailback. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on second and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance.
Isaiah Crowell, he's all alone. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell, 75 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Man, what the fuck,
incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Now, that gives us time here. A little bit of a sad note to pass along that I'm sure most folks have heard. Y.A. Tittle passed away at the age of 90, 7-time Pro Bowler in the NFL.
Phenomenal player. Started his career at LSU in college. Moved on to the NFL. Mercifully, his name, Yelberton Abraham, shortened to Y.A. A lot of the guys called him Yat for Y.A. Tittle. But he played in San Francisco, helped popularize the alley-oop pass, which became a big-time play in their playbook. With the Giants, 3 straight championship games. Unfortunately, never won one. But still, big-time player, big-time leader, and he will be missed by the NFL community.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Boy, this is a fucked up play here.
For who?
I know it.
Back to throw Beathard.
I knew it.
Over the middle to Garcon.
I knew I was
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, I know I fucked up defense.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now they try the right side here.
I ain't think he gonna run a play. That's why.
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
I didn't see the time.
It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Man, that interception, bro. That shit, though.
Second down following the run.
Get back that Mars, get hurt.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Beathard to throw. Caught left side, Garcon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good fucking hit.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He'll look to throw.
Get that. Man, good pick, boy.
Get the turnover they need.
Other nigga wasn't going to even pick it, man.
Picked off near the 29. A critical error there in a tight game to the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. A good pickup there, a 22. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Now the backup Kaiser to throw.
Good
And,
pick.
a crusher
Good
there
fucking
as it's
pick.
intercepted.
I rushed it.
Picked off by the
Yeah, I rushed
longtime
it.
Bengal, Leon
Wasn't no
Hall.
way I was supposed to make that,
Maybe he
though. I rushed
telegraphed it a little
Yeah, that
bit
was
right there. You've got a
That
quarterback
was
knowing that he's
dumb,
going
man.
against a rookie
Hating
quarterback.
on
He
dumb
stepped in
game,
and picked
bro.
it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward
Hate
to this
this.
opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets,
Hate my
but
move.
oftentimes your
Little
playbook
dumb
hasn't
ass
expanded to give you full
Cause
field
this
reads
dumb
as well.
motherfucker.
Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Wasn't no
8
way I was
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Man, that shit pissed me off, though. No way.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Hey, man, we can break the tie, man.
All right, you're going to give me like 15.
And he'll give it here to his running
what
back.
the fuck?
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Man,
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now they'll run it on the toss. And
Yeah, man, take him out
went
and be ready.
nowhere.
All right.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That bullshit.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That shit pissed me the fuck off.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.